Should I now pour up in the middle of this shit because that's funnier.
Yeah, that is funnier.
We talked about it already, but this is undeniably the biggest rap beef we've ever experienced and probably the biggest one ever.
And okay, why do we say that? Is it
Yeah.
because of who it was, or was it the actual battle itself? The amount of back
I would
and
say
forth.
3 factors.
Perfect.
Number 1, who it was.
Yeah.
2 guys who are undisputedly number 1 and number 2, whatever way you rank them.
Yeah.
Top of the game.
For sure.
This is what you've been waiting for. What we wanted. This is Fury versus Joshua, but in boxing, you never get it. Hip hop, you sometimes do, and we're privileged and lucky enough to get it. Number 2, the quality of the battle. It got messy, it got dirty, it got disgusting, but it was savagery at its finest.
Nice.
You're cooking. You're cooking.
Yeah,
Okay.
wow, dude. What
Okay.
the fuck, bro?
And number
Make this
3
the intro.
is the amount of tracks. No rap beef has ever given us this much to
Back
consume.
and forth, quick turnover. 30
Yeah.
minutes later, the next
the
man drops.
passion, the
Boom,
energy,
boom, boom.
the fire.
Yeah.
It was all there. There's nothing else you could desire that was not delivered upon.
Oh, I could argue I desire more slaps.
Yes.
Fair.
But other than that,
We all agreed to. Automatically. There's nothing else.
There's 8 tracks and
Except
only 3 slaps.
Those sleepers.
but there's 8 tracks. There's a lot of songs, and yeah, like you said, the best
All right.
guys ever.
We'll do the quick recap.
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
well, we're going to recap first, and then we'll break it down timeline or as we go.
As we go, I think.
Okay.
As we go, yeah.
So
Break it down. First track.
before
What
you
is
guys
it?
interject,
Mm-hmm.
I want to take it back to where this all actually started. Everybody think it was like that, and Drake said it wasn't the track y'all got. The shipping and the cooking in the pot.
Mm-hmm.
This all started over
makes a
years,
lot of
but really hit its peak
Yes.
when Kendrick Lamar declined the request to come on first-person shooter mode with Drake and J. Cole, forcing them to change some of the bars and the tone of that song.
Assuming that's
Obviously, I believe it's a fact
a fact. Okay.
in my heart, so I'm gonna take it as fact. When
Okay.
when that song changed to not include Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole included him in one bar, removed him from another bar, as we discussed in the last episode, removed him from the Spider-Man meme. That now fired up Kendrick Lamar to come out of hiding and deliver like that. And now we start cooking.
Yeah.
The beef starts
With
3 weeks later when Drake drops Push-Ups. Drop and give me 50, dog.
okay, let's go song by song.
Yep.
What were your initial thoughts when you heard that song?
Yes.
We've already dissected it,
Oh, yeah.
but when I heard the leaked version, I wasn't too impressed. The finished product was phenomenal,
Yeah.
and I was like, Kendrick's cooked.
Mm-hmm.
After that first. Yeah.
I was like,
Wait.
I thought he was cooked though because I'm like, Kendrick can't do this type of song.
Yeah.
Push-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. First, it was
When
a
I heard
banger.
that-
That's the first
when I heard
thing.
that, I
It
thought
was
Kendrick can't do
back-to-back vibes. It was a great beat.
Slap, yeah.
You could play it outside. It's one of those tracks.
It wasn't back to back, but it was the vibe of that.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
It's a song that it can be played all
It can
through
be
summer.
outside. You could hear
All
that in the
summer.
club.
You
No
hear the
problem.
knocks, yeah.
And he's
All in
dissing
the
20
club.
different mans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On top of that.
Shooting at
So
the whole industry. 20
hard track.
v1, y'all gonna catch it.
Shooting at
Initially,
the
that's what I
industry
remember.
That shot at him.
Huh?
He was shooting at the whole industry that already shot at him. So it was
Correct.
even like,
Correct.
Yeah, no, it's a rebuttal.
Yeah, it was a rebuttal, which
It's
is
not
hard.
like out of nowhere.
yeah,
They said some shit to him
He's like,
on the
"Yo,
previous track.
let me sauce on
They
you."
ganged up on this guy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And he said, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it alone, and I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm a
take the fight to you.
and highlighting Kendrick though. That was like
Yes.
the main.
Obviously.
It was dissing other mans, but it was mainly to Kendrick
Album art
doing the push-ups.
right there.
Yeah,
Then
because Kendrick's doing push-ups online.
fast
That's the only thing we
forward,
knew
well,
of
not
him.
even fast forward, you don't have to.
The
It was
last
like
6 years.
48 hours later, we get a song performed by Drake, AI Pac,
Oh,
AI Snoop Dogg,
yeah.
written by Drake.
Yeah.
Tailor-made freestyle. A diss track, but more a provocation to really get Kendrick awoken.
Exactly,
And
and it
bait,
was
and
short.
bait him onto the scene.
How shortly after push-ups? When did that drop?
I think it
after
was 48
push-ups?
hours.
So yeah, a couple days.
Yeah.
Kendrick didn't say anything. He dropped this track.
And the whole song was saying, where you at?
Yeah.
Where you at? Where you at?
You guys fuck with that
What?
song?
I felt it was good at the time, and now I see it served more of a purpose than it did at the moment than I initially thought.
Mhm.
Initially, I just thought it's provoked this guy.
Yeah.
Now,
Mm.
fast forwarding, the line where Drake is saying, when he's writing for Pac, he's saying, talk about him like in Young Girls.
Yeah.
Kendrick's whole theme, whether you think it's disgusting or not, as he mentioned 75 times throughout this battle, about pedophilia.
That was his angle.
Drake literally told him to use it, and he bit and did that. As we've seen, Drake told him to do a lot of things, whether directly or not, and Kendrick seemed to follow suit on everything Drake wanted.
It's like the Eminem thing, but okay, yeah.
But yeah,
Eminem thing.
Where you give them the ammo, so anything you think they're gonna say about you, you already say it first.
You
so
take
that-
away the power.
Exactly.
So Drake took his powers.
By saying what he thought
He
Kendrick would
predicted,
say
he
about him.
predicted it.
Exactly.
He knew. Simple guy, he ain't gonna investigate. As he said afterwards. Anyway, so after Taylor Made, finally, after 17 more days.
that's crazy. It didn't feel that long, but anyways.
It felt long to me every day watching Academics
true,
Countdown
yeah,
on
yeah.
Yeah,
Twitter.
it didn't feel that long, honestly. Well, after this, fuck,
thing is
because
facts, yeah.
we've seen 8 tracks in
Yeah.
2
There
days.
are 17
Right?
academic
So
students.
17 days later,
Yeah.
Kendrick comes on board, delivers what some people like myself would call a sleeper. It was
I don't know. Do you think it's a sleeper?
That's a more mellow track. Like it wasn't that hard. Euphoria
Okay.
is what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
So we already that episode is maybe not released, but just give your brief thoughts on Euphoria. Bhavin, go first.
I remember being super excited that he dropped because I didn't think he would. So then I was like, oh, this is kind of hard. At first, I was like, oh no, I hope he's not going on a fucking slow jazz beat. It went on some hard shit.
First 5 bars were concerning.
Yeah. I was definitely like, oh shit. But then he went on some hard shit. Called bro a liar, manipulator, like some shit. Called him
Manipulator,
insecure,
I
all
don't
kinds
know.
of shit. I thought it was kind of tough still, and it was, to me, that made it a good battle. I heard a 6 song from Drake, and I heard a 6 song from Kendrick. Obviously, we can talk about who we thought had the better song. But
So that is undoubtedly now. It's hard to score this beef traditionally as round 1, 2, 3, 4, because in the order the songs are dropped,
man.
the meaning of some of the songs, the
So
importance,
went back to
and whatnot.
back, and it's just,
Right?
Yeah.
Drake dropping back to back at the start, Kendrick doing it in the middle. But undoubtedly, we know round 1 is Push Ups versus Euphoria. Who takes the cake?
Push Ups is a better track.
Definitive.
No
That's my
hezzy.
question.
Yeah.
He just drove to the rim and he dunked it on you.
It's a fact.
It's Push Ups.
It was a
Also-
better track overall. Yeah.
I just have to interject here. What is going on with your headphones, Sitch? I've never seen nobody in my life with
Do
their
like this?
headphones.
I didn't even notice. If
That's
you
what
didn't
you
say
said.
anything, I promise you.
Oh my god, that's
But as
crazy.
soon as I said it, you knew what I was gonna talk.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the. No, I thought you were gonna say something about the hat for a
Oh,
second. I was
T.
like, T?
No, the hat is hard
Super.
for
That's
sure.
unrelated.
For sure. The
Toronto.
T with the Blue Jays logo, right?
Tough.
2 purposes. It says Toronto, but it's also Tefera.
Yes.
You tapped in.
I'm dialed in.
Yeah.
Have I ever not been?
Never.
Never. On my life. Anyways, next. The back-to-back drop. Listen, I'm here to provide the
Let's go,
comedy.
let's
Yeah,
go, let's
the
go.
seriously.
lightness.
Let's go, let's
Yeah.
go.
It
Wait,
can't all
yo,
be serious.
What's your rate?
Yeah,
what did
you
you say
didn't
out of the
rate
2?
it.
guys?
Oh, yeah. Push-ups. I know, P. Bob, you'll
Yeah.
agree for sure.
Push up. Yeah, okay.
Jeez.
Broski, let me answer, yo.
Maddie's
Push ups.
like, no, you're for
Push ups a hundo P. Anyways. next.
Okay. Kendrick goes back to back.
Wait, before we go, I'll say that was a close battle. Push ups Euphoria.
The reason Euphoria was sick is because you
It was
didn't
hard.
expect it
Yeah.
from Kendrick.
Facts for
you
me, yeah.
thought, okay, 17 days passed, he's
However,
not gonna respond, and then boom.
When we put it ourselves amongst our conversations, we're putting in basketball terms, pickup game up to 11. I originally had 11-9. We discussed more. You guys, Bhavin convinced me. I think it was 11-8. You said 11-9,
it was
I
close.
believe.
It was
Yeah.
close.
But at the end of the day, I was convinced 11-8. Can't really remember why, but I'm gonna stick with that. 'Cause in
Okay.
that moment, I was convinced.
Perfect.
11-8.
Yeah. Love that.
Okay. Now
round.
we get Kendrick drops the back-to-back track, but it was good, not great. 616 in LA. He steals Drake's title moniker that he's famous for.
The time
One song
stamp
and album.
record.
Even singles. 5 a.m. in Toronto was a single. 4 p.m. in Calabasas was a single. Something Drake's known for. People love the timestamp Drake. Even through this battle, they've been asking for the timestamp Drake. Kendrick gave it to us.
Yeah.
And what did you think of it? We just listened to it 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. Family Matters is better.
Look at
That's what I'll say.
Yo, hold on. Let's go.
Matters is
Let me
better.
try. Yeah, Family Matters is better.
He asked me
He
about
was
that.
tough.
Bro,
That's the
this
first
guy's
thing I think
face.
of.
This guy's face.
Because
Was
we literally,
like,
we
I
listened to that
can't
shit
even-
10 minutes ago. That shit missed.
This guy couldn't
Keep it a
even
buck.
like
Let's keep it a buck.
ponder in his
I'm
brain,
being
get the
real.
wheel
Yeah,
turning to
100.
try
Missed.
and think of a way
Damn.
that song was
I'm being 100.
deliverable. Is that where he started the pedophilia allegations?
I think no. I think we can confirm no. I
No,
think
what track did he start that on? Was it on Meet the
Meet the
Grams?
Grams, I think.
Okay. So 616.
Mhm.
It was kind of whatever.
Yeah.
It was whatever.
Cool beat though. I kind of like the beat, but now it's taken down off everything.
Yeah, I want to know what happened with that.
Yeah.
So the picture was originally, well, it was supposed
So,
to be.
I get
he
it, but
baited
But why not?
Drake baited
Oh,
Kendrick into dropping
this song was when he said, "I have a mole." That was the big.
Yes.
I
Oh,
don't know,
yes.
big takeaway
Oh, have
from
you
it.
ever
Ever thought
thought
about-
that
yeah.
OVO is working for me?
And-
No. Did you ever think TD is working for Drake? I didn't think either, but if we're talking stupidness, why don't we keep going?
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I wrong? Or I'm
No,
not.
no.
So, anyways, 616.
Mhm.
What does that go up
Lackluster.
against?
Lackluster. Right?
What'd
But
you think? Same.
When I listened to it, I thought it's a 6.5
Okay.
Nice.
on the out of 10 scale.
Yeah.
Like it's not trash, but it's not good.
Yeah.
It's mediocre.
I'll say that. And that was me. I remember when that dropped, I heard people talking about shit, and I said, okay, I'm over this shit. I'm not hearing slaps. I'm
Be-
kind of tired of this now.
So the thing for me, if you're gonna take the page out of Drake's playbook of dropping 2 straight songs, you gotta do as Serena Williams told Drake. If you're gonna drop a second time, you gotta bury this motherfucker.
But Drake dropped Tailor Made, which wasn't that. So he didn't take his own advice.
Well, no, that was more of a provoking, but I'm talking
Exactly.
about when Drake went back to back, like with the song back to back,
I remember.
right?
I remember.
And he
You guys
said
did
in an interview, what interview was that?
I remember that.
Said in
narrative.
an
Yeah,
interview,
if you're
because
going to
Serena
Serena told
Williams
me,
said
yeah,
to
yeah.
him, right? So I thought when the first dropped, I was super excited. I said he might be going for the throat, and it might be a hit. And then I
Okay.
listened, and it wasn't any of those. Didn't go for the throat. Said there's a mole. Great. In this rap beef, any rap beef, everybody's looking for info from the other side, so everybody could claim there's a mole. So it wasn't even that hard. Anyways, moving forward.
Okay.
Now shit starts to heat the F up.
Same day. Because I dropped Friday morning. 6:15 dropped
Yeah.
Friday morning.
I remember
Friday
listening
night.
to this.
Friday night, late evening.
12 a.m. I think.
12. Yeah. I was.
I think it was before 12. It was
after
before 12. It was before 12. I think.
I was at the
Because
roller skating fucking place. I got a
acad-
text from this guy, laughing, or you sent
Yeah,
something, and
yeah,
then I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Hold this,
That's
something
exactly
happened." And
what
then I
happened
checked.
to me.
Because Academics was at a concert. Kai was
They told him to go home.
streaming. Yeah. It was before midnight.
Yeah.
Family Matters.
Yeah.
To me, the best song of the entire beef. 3 songs in one. 3 beat changes. Delivers on everyone. Goes at the entire industry again. And also slaps up Kendrick's face. And the video to accompany it. Because the way in which he did it. Not the video crushing the Good Kid Mad City van. And which I will say was crushed at a scrapyard in Thorold, Ontario. We're gonna try to get some more information. But Thorold, Ontario. This guy hiked the van.
Yo,
This guy
plugging
hiked the van.
Plug in this spot. Yo, go to fucking.
Stay
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Sponsored.
But no, legit, if you want to check out where it was crushed, you want to be a part of history, you can head to Thorold Automotive Solutions.
Nice.
Shouts to
Shout
those
out.
guys.
Yeah,
Shout out to
man.
them.
Shout
But-
out to them, man, for real.
The symbolism, taking the replica van,
Yeah.
crushing it, accompanying it with the bar where he said "Good Kid, Man City van," something
Slide
make the
through
doors
and-
fly,
Yeah.
right? Then going to New Ho King. This guy thought he was being funny, mentioning New Ho King, a Toronto restaurant,
Uh-huh.
while Drake's in the back,
Yeah.
chilling.
All
He's
chains
wearing,
on.
he's wearing the Louis chains from Pharrell.
Yeah. All the changes.
Right?
For real.
He's saying, right? Kendrick said, "You dissing Pharrell." He said, "Come in my house and get these chains
Yeah.
if you think you're so tough."
Yeah.
And then to top it all off, the replica ring of Whitney's engagement ring. So to me, the track and then on top of the symbolism, phenomenal.
Mhm.
Family, and yeah, the first part too, it was a continuation off
Meditated,
the push-ups.
Yep.
The end of push-ups, right?
Had it.
Yeah.
Ready.
So if you're gonna score the traditional beef way,
There's one more song, no?
no, hold on.
Def-
Yeah, it will be.
Family Matters won this
So
one.
here's the thing. It will be so Push-Ups versus Euphoria, and then it would be, I guess, Tailor Made versus 616.
That's what we did. Yeah.
Which 616 would win,
Yeah.
but it was trash.
Because Tailor
Yeah.
Made was AI and
it was a mock. It wasn't a full diss track. So I would even.
That's
That's why I
why-
say you can't score this like that.
Okay,
We have to though. That's
You don't
what
have
they,
to do nothing in this world.
Shit.
But they released the
You're your
tracks.
own man.
We're critiquing the tracks that they released.
But yeah,
So we have to critique. Like that's what we're doing.
let's get sidetracked for a little bit.
Let's get sidetracked. That's funny.
Alright.
Let's not get. But okay, let's get sidetracked. Fine.
All right.
If Drake doesn't drop Tailor Made
Yeah.
and just drop Push-Ups, do you think Kendrick still comes out to play?
616.
Or
Oh,
come out
in
to play
general.
in the beef?
Yeah, because Euphoria took 17 days. It's not like he rushed him. I don't think he rushed, bro. I think Kendrick took his time no matter.
Yeah, but I think when you go with that type of a mockery, it's gonna upset a motherfucker's soul.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's gonna you're gonna like the gas.
Yeah. And that's what he did it. Like he did it to try to get under bro's skin, and maybe it worked.
Provoke.
maybe
It was a
didn't.
provoke track.
Yeah.
Good
I don't think he was
provocation.
taking bro AI versus from
So-
Tupac.
Yeah.
I don't think it
So,
was.
but here's
let
what
me
I'm trying
bar
to say
the- get
about
the
the
best
purpose of the
song.
track. It already predicted what Kendrick was gonna say.
Yeah.
I think that probably helped the beef too. So I think it played a better role, which
I think it's the worst track out of all.
Yeah, of course, 'cause it's not a
yeah,
diss
I think it's the
track.
worst track. That's
Yeah.
what
it's
exactly.
one verse of Drake, right? And then
Yeah.
he wrote some shit to clown the guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so to go back to that, Taylor Made versus 616. There's this thing. If you're gonna score this, like, you can't even give Kendrick a win there because 616 was so trash.
But if we're no, we're that's what we're doing though.
But that's what I'm saying.
taking
You
the two.
can't.
do
You
it.
can't even give that song a win
Why?
Don't.
because it was so bad.
Okay, yeah, don't do
Don't-
it then.
don't.
Exactly.
Then we're not doing.
No,
with the
I.
traditional-
will,
We
yeah,
are.
we will,
You
yeah.
can do whatever
Okay.
you want.
We will.
So you guys can give Kendrick the win there.
Yeah.
I can't score that.
No, so you're saying which one's better? Tailor Made is better than 616?
No.
You're just disregarding it. It just
No,
didn't
so
happen.
I agree. You would if you're gonna do it like that, you would have to say 616 because
Okay.
an actual diss track and Taylor Made is not a diss track.
well,
But I cannot
Both
give
of
a
them are
win.
diss tracks.
I cannot give you kudos for a track that was garbage,
Okay.
okay, sure.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Anyways, so then Family Matters comes out.
Yeah.
36 minutes later, Kendrick rebuttals with what he thought
Red button.
was gonna be Red Button-esque. Dig Drake. Dave. Who the hell is? Oh, I don't know who Dave is.
Yeah.
Dave Free.
Yeah. Not that kind of free.
Not
Anyways.
Not that kind of free.
Anyways, go.
My
go.
brother Dave.
Yeah.
You thought it was gonna be digging Drake into the ground.
Yeah.
Meet the Grams comes out.
Is this
Oh
late?
shit, I'm awake. Oh, that song was playing. Sorry, in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Meet the Grams.
Yeah.
Somebody talked. I can't even talk
This
about
is
how
better.
bad this
I'll
song
be
was.
honest with you. This is better. This is better than the last one. I'll be so honest with you. This version of you is even
100%.
more funny.
100%.
I think 'cause you're tired and cheap,
Yeah,
so it's like a perfect combination of hilarity. Anyways,
It's a bit
Okay,
of a vino too.
so hey yo, yeah, fire. Okay, Family Matters.
Somebody
versus Meet the Grams.
talked to me about Meet the Grams. I can't do that.
So
Okay,
Okay.
when that came out, what do you guys think?
I was-
yeah. At that
let's talk
point-
about how it happened first.
Okay, sure.
Family Matters. I don't know what the fuck I expected after 616. I did not expect the song fucking 18 hours after, probably.
But didn't Jay tell you Drake was dropping Friday on
You
Wednesday?
did do that, but you didn't tell me Kendrick was gonna drop again.
Yeah, no. Jay Stradamus can't bat 100%.
Yeah, word.
You were saying something about Meet the Grams.
So
I'm saying Family Matters dropped 12 a.m. I did not expect that shit to drop. I got a text from Jay. I said, "What the fuck?" I was in
Yeah.
Daniel's whip. So you'll play that. So we played in the shit, and I remember I didn't like it that much. I thought it was kind of hard. The beats were hard. Flows were tough.
Family Matters.
Yeah,
Okay.
Did you?
Play
Sorry,
that way.
not to interrupt you. Answer
Go
this
ahead.
and then go on.
yeah.
Your first listen, was it just the song or were you watching the video?
Ooh, just the song. Just the song. Just the song.
That's a problem. Go on.
Yeah, just a song. Went and got a Whopper combo. Back at the crib. And by the time I'm back at my
I'm
house,
surprised.
by the time I'm back at my house,
With a
I get
poutine?
another text. Nah, just
Okay,
a regular
okay,
combo. I'm
okay.
on a diet. So now I'm back at the crib, and I get a text from Kendrick, or I get. Yeah, so everybody chill out. Everybody chill out, yo. I get a text from Daniel. Okay, everybody chill.
This guy's plugged into K-Dot.
Okay,
He tapped the
I get
wires.
back home. I get back home. I get a text from Daniel, and he says, "Yo, Kendrick dropped again." I said, "This guy."
Daniel,
I said, "You doesn't know what he's talking
Chocolie.
about." Yeah, he doesn't know what he's
what
talking
the
about.
heck?
I was like, what the hell is he talking about? So then I just go on YouTube or something, and I look again. And I was like, oh shit, this guy dropped again. Fucking 16 minutes later.
I was playing Call of Duty Warzone online with the guys.
Yeah.
I seen something or somebody
That's
texted me, I don't know, and I said, guys, between rounds, I said, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need 7 minutes. I gotta listen to the song right now.
Yeah.
Go on.
And then I listened to Meet the Grams, and I was like, okay, yeah, like, sick, man. You're
Sick. He's a
yeah,
bad.
you're
He's a
sick
bad
poem.
father. He's a bad son, and his mama raised a bad
Wait,
man.
you said, that dropped that night?
Yeah, both of them
Okay,
dropped same
so
night.
when you listened to it first, what was your first reaction
to
listening to
Meet the
Meet the Grams? Yeah.
I said, whoa, I can't believe he did that again. And then I listened to it. I said, this is still not a slap. That's my common theme
think?
throughout this shit.
When you first heard Meet the Grams, what did you think?
And the other
I
one,
was
and
laughing
Family
my
Man.
ass off because it was terrible. It was shallow.
Yes. Okay.
He's just talking about him being a bad person,
Mm.
and I think he said, I think you should die, or something. I'm like,
do
cool.
that.
You said that on like that, man.
Did
Like,
do that, yeah.
it was so basic until the third verse, and then the third verse, as soon as he started, I was like, there's no way this is true that he has an 11-year-old daughter. And to me, we didn't know nothing about Drake's team baiting him allegedly, whether they did or not.
Mhm.
To me, I was like, there's no way Drake would put himself in the same position a second time.
Yeah.
If you're
would've-
going into a
if
battle,
you learn your
yeah.
listen from Pusha T, and then he's talking all this shit on his story and baiting this guy and doing all this stuff, knowing that there's a situation out there where you could get caught on the same exact lie again.
Yeah.
Drake's not stupid. They talk about this guy. We talk about him as arguably the best marketer in the music industry
Yeah.
and the smartest guy.
Mhm.
You're not gonna put yourself in that position again. You'd have to be the dumbest guy on the face of
I
this
would agree.
planet.
I would agree with that.
So even before anything came out, I was like, there's no way this is true. That's supposed to be the big I gotcha moment of the song. And so right away I'm like, this song is discredited. It's garbage. It's a wash. Remove it from your catalog. Get rid of it.
Okay. What I'll say about that track though,
Let's talk about both.
yeah.
Family Matters.
So
Meet the Grams.
Family
Night,
Matters,
yeah.
when that first came out, yeah, I got the text from you guys. Listen to it in the whip,
Yeah.
quick. We were about to. It was
Yeah.
at like 1 something when we were leaving the place.
Yeah.
Plugged it in. It was hype.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, that's the same beat from the
Yeah.
The
drop.
start. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
the
I,
push-ups.
all beats were hard.
Yes.
I was fucking with it.
Yes.
30 minutes later, I didn't listen to the next one until the morning.
Meet the Grams.
Meet the
till the
Grams. I
morning.
didn't listen to that until the next morning.
Cool.
Okay.
But then once I heard it was 30 minutes after, I was like, oh, that's a sick chess move.
Facts.
Because
Yeah.
it didn't do it for me,
Because-
but I imagine people that are listening to Family Matters in real
Yeah.
time, as soon as that came out, it almost diffused it.
Yeah.
So
Because
he was.
anytime you waited, I feel like if that
You
dropped
lose
a little
momentum.
later, then exactly, it'd lose momentum, and that track would have been bigger than it was. That Family Matters,
because
but
that.
because he dropped it so soon.
Yeah, that
kind
song
of
was
diffused
so
it.
good. Kendrick was probably already had Meet the Grams done. I would assume, right?
Probably.
So as soon as he heard
Anything.
Family
Yeah, he was
Matters.
like, let me just
As
put
soon as
this
he
out.
Well, no, if
anything.
Drake had dropped a dud, maybe you wait a little
Even
bit.
if I think he would have just
I think he was
whatever
Well,
he
yeah,
dropped.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Let me just
regardless.
diffuse whatever the hell. he-
Exactly, and then he dropped it, but then it just fell flat. Now it still did a little bit of a good, not a little bit, it did a decent job because it took the attention off of Family Matters very quickly.
Exactly.
Because everybody's like wants the what's next.
I think that's the biggest thing from that record, because the record actually, the song itself was not good. Well, for me,
Yeah.
the piano was slow.
Yeah.
Just the tempo was just the
Everything was off
eerie.
about it.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with it. Honestly,
No.
I'm not listening to it again.
To
honestly.
dissect a little bit of the bars, which we talked about earlier there, the one thing that I really didn't understand from Kendrick's perspective, he had a bar about, because Drake started Family Matters with, you spoke on my seed, now you're going to have to deal with his dad.
Yeah.
And then Kendrick had a line saying something about, you thought I was talking about your son, but the metaphor went over your head. So he's referring to the Parkinson's bar from Euphoria.
Mhm.
But also on Euphoria, he was speaking about how Drake's a bad dad and can't teach his son A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So I'm like, did this guy forget his other bars? Like, you spoke about his son very vividly.
Mhm.
Everybody knows it, but then he's saying that Drake's the one who's taking it to the family perspective just because he didn't understand the metaphor of the Parkinson bar. But Kendrick's completely wrong. He started the child shit, talking about kids. He was the first one to mention a son.
Well, I will say just to counter that, he was talking about his parenting, not necessarily his kid. I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know if I
that's-
believe this, but I'll say that.
You're splitting hairs.
Yeah, for sure. Semantics. Everything's semantic, but it's how you take it, right? Kendrick might have taken it like,
And then,
yo,
but then you're
I'm talking
talking
about your
directly to
dad
his
bothering.
well,
You're talking to
on-
Drake. At that point, you're talking to Drake. You're like, yo, you're not teaching your kid how to do this. You're not teaching him.
yeah,
how to
on
pray.
Euphoria.
Yeah,
On Euphoria.
yeah. But then
I think I would have to look at the
So what's
bars.
wrong with that bar? Like bro,
No,
he
so-
named the song Graham whatever.
Meet the Graham.
Yeah,
Meet
so
the
I
Graham
just think he's been a
and
little bit of a
Family Matter.
hypocrite there. Right? He's the
How?
one who really started the family talk,
Okay.
talking about all the different ways that
He
of
didn't say I
things.
didn't talk about the family. I didn't think Kendrick ever said that.
You can find the bar,
What?
Yeah, yeah.
and he literally said something that he literally said, "You're talking, claiming that I started this, but no, I didn't. I said a metaphor that went over your head."
Kendrick said that?
Kendrick said that.
Okay.
Let's say
Which
he
is-
did. Let's
which
say
is
he
not
did.
true.
Sure.
Let's say he did. For now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's when you're dissecting those songs. Another reason why Meet the Grams to me is just a dud track.
Okay.
Nothing about it hit. So
Yeah, definitely nothing about it. Well,
where are we at here? So
What are you
Meet-
saying? He was saying some crazy shit though.
yeah, you wild
But the
accusations
beat,
for
like,
me,
it's
bro.
not a
Yeah.
good song.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Great
so the way you're gonna score it is gonna be Family Matters versus Meet the Grams. That's not even close.
Family
That one's not
matters
close,
for
yeah.
me.
That one's
Family Matters. We're all in agreement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now let's move on. Shit starts to get a little spicy. Kendrick knows he missed,
Okay.
and I'm not sure if he probably realized by then that I was fed fake information,
Yeah.
or whoever I got it
Well,
from.
he said it in Family Matters, no? Oh no, never mind.
No,
No, that's
that
the
was
next-
before.
Yeah, never mind.
Either he realized he got fake information, or that he was fed bad information by some dummies,
Yeah.
some clowns.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the clowns?
Let's do it. Pull it
Okay,
up.
so
Wow.
That's the next track. Which track is that?
no,
from?
so it was on Family.
No,
That was
say
on-
say
Oh, no, that
on
was
Heart,
later.
on
That was
Yeah.
on the
Say
heart.
that, say that.
Anyway,
Okay.
so we'll go on.
Okay.
So Kendrick the next day, right? Saturday. Yeah,
Yep.
Saturday night, because I was drinking some beverages at a bar. You texted, and
He
Leafs
texted.
game was.
Yeah.
You
He
texted.
texted, and
I
I,
knew
said,
right-
I
yeah.
thought I was like, oh, he's talking about that Kendrick shit, and I was like, maybe that Meet the Gram shit was harder
You
than I
guys
thought.
were gonna be like, nah.
No,
it's
no,
not
no.
a-
Yeah.
He actually dropped though.
Yeah, and then I googled it. And I said,
One of you said it was hard, and I was at a bar and
Yeah.
waiting for the Leafs game 7 to start.
Yeah.
Put
You
the
said,
phone.
should I listen to it? I said, I think so.
Yeah, and I was like, should I go to the? I'm like, I was do it at the table. Put the
Yeah.
phone to my ear,
Yeah.
and I'm like, beat is hard.
Yeah.
The diss is not that great. I don't like his delivery.
Yeah.
You called it a certain type of rap. What kind? Whose flow did you say it was like?
Sada Baby. That one. Sada Baby flow.
It's
Drink
not
the
like
track.
stutter, but it's like a hesitation type.
Yeah, it's a different
flow.
flow. It's a different flow. Yeah.
And to me, it's like
You didn't like it?
you're an educated man, you're a grown man. Get your damn
Yeah,
words out.
that's
What are we
gross.
hesitating?
How do you feel about Future in that case then?
I don't love some Future songs where he's.
Okay.
But no, Future gives you the quick deliveries, but he's mumbling. Mumble rap.
I understood everything Kendrick was saying.
No, I understood everything he was saying, but
Yeah.
the pacing was so slow and he was kind of like
Yeah, the
chopping
different
it
flow.
up.
It's a different flow. Okay.
I didn't like that flow. I'm like,
Sure.
if he had done it in a more normal flow, I think it would have been a better song for me because the beat is stupid. And I think when you see the videos, West Coast DJs are trying to pump this up like it's the next coming of Jesus Christ, this song. And it's hilarious because these guys are posting videos like, yo, I have to play this song in the club tonight. And then they show the video and not one person in the crowd is moving. Nobody's got their hands up. Nobody's dancing. Nobody's singing the words because it's not a song that you can really sing to outside of
You can chant, bro.
OVOs.
Exactly.
OVO. So that's the end
A
of the
minor.
song. Though.
You even said it.
He-
A minor.
he
That's
should have
a-
made
You can
OVOs.
sing that in the crowd, bro. I feel that-
Instead
that
of
would go.
making the hook, they're not like us. You should have made the hook OVOs. That would have people would be screaming that, belting that in the clubs, in the
not like
bars.
They not like us.
They not
The
like
reason he
us.
did that is so he can be played on ESPN, TNT, fucking
Like us. They not
on
like us.
NBA Finals.
Yeah, I just.
And that's a tough. You
That's a
didn't
tough
fuck with
hook.
that?
That's a tough hook.
They not like us.
I
After like that first, and then he ends it off. They not like us.
no, I get it. It just didn't.
Over a
didn't have
crazy
the-
beat,
Didn't have
you're
the
not
punch.
moving. You know.
No.
All right.
But again, to me, it's his delivery on the song.
You didn't
I
fuck
think he
with
could
it.
have done a lot better. That I would have enjoyed it more.
Sure.
This reminded me of the older Kendrick, where I didn't really like this shit. My favorite album of Kendrick is Damn.
Okay.
His flow was completely different on Damn than anywhere else. Correct?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
don't
feel
know.
like,
I'm
yeah,
not
it's
gonna say
rapping.
yes or no.
Anyways,
I'm not gonna
okay.
say yes or
I
no.
think he had a different, more
Me
more
too.
cordial, softer delivery. where it was flowed better. This one did not flow to me. As I said, it felt choppy.
Sure.
Every line.
Okay.
You guys,
What do you think?
you heard it. You guys were going crazy, right? So that's why I listened to the bar, because y'all were blowing me up.
Yeah, because I haven't heard a slapper from Kendrick ever in like 9 years, firstly.
Not 9 years, since Damn.
Element was a slapper, I guess, but other than that wasn't the same.
No,
Not
there
the
was.
same.
No, but I'm just saying slapper.
Yeah.
That was
That's what I'm talking
Element
about.
I
was a
understand,
slapper?
especially the last track that he dropped was this slow whatever.
Well,
it is.
because
Yeah.
because if
Grand,
nobody
But, yo,
expected
also,
him to
same
drop
thing,
that.
And same thing. I didn't expect him to drop fucking anything. He just dropped Meet the Grams
There you
14
go.
hours ago. I'm in Marco.
He literally,
trying to chill and
exactly.
shit.
But he
Yeah,
had
dropping
to.
another song. What are we doing? But anyways, and then I heard the beat and I said, God damn. And then I was like, okay, that's pretty crazy. But honestly, by that point, I was kind of over this shit already. But then I heard it the second time. Somebody else wanted to hear it. Xavier wanted
Really,
to
I
hear
was
it.
starving for it.
I didn't want to hear shit.
I wanted it more in my
After
veins.
616, I think I just got tired. I was like, fuck this. But anyway.
Why? There's
No,
no.
I was.
Were you satisfied? You're good. You're like, okay, I have everything I need from this
Yeah.
battle.
Yeah, and we could talk about it later.
But there's no slaps or push-ups.
Yeah, I figured there was not going to be any
Sure.
more slaps, is what I thought in my head. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, these guys are done. But Drop Not Like Us, I was like, yeah, this shit kind of hard. This beat's kind of wavy. And then I didn't hear it. I didn't listen to it again until today, for real. Which is not like a couple days.
Well,
But
see, that's the thing. Not to
that song
interrupt
was
you.
kind of fire. I'm done.
Okay, thank you.
yeah, go.
Even though the masses are saying it's a great song, I think like most Kendrick stuff, it'll die pretty quick.
Yeah.
Outside of the West Coast, your home base. Like Drake stuff's always gonna live in Toronto longer if it's not as good of a song,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it's where the artist is from. People are bigging it up more. You got guys like myself or
Yeah.
by nickname OVOJ by their friends,
Yeah.
right? So I get that, but I think rest of North America, I don't think that track is gonna live long.
Yeah, we'll see. We talked
I think
about
that's
it.
going.
When did we talk?
It's
Did we
going to
talk
be
about
played
last
outside
shit?
in the summer. I think that's a.
But he
slap
said he didn't
thing.
listen to it today. He's not really gonna listen to it
I'm
anymore.
not, yeah.
That's him.
You might.
I'm not.
I'm
That's
not
you
because
guys.
I don't like his flow on it.
Yeah.
So
But it's you can dance. That's one of the only. That's Kendrick's
The
only
only
diss
one.
track where you can dance to it.
I agree.
I think out of all the diss he's dropped so
but
far.
my
production.
problem is, man,
And-
the beat I can dance to, but the lyrics just
It's a weird song to play.
they
in the club,
drain
bro.
my body of moves.
Obviously, yeah. But
weird
They
song.
Not Like Us. That bit
Yeah.
that can run.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on to the last track
Oh yeah.
to date.
Yes.
I believe the beef is probably done
Okay.
unless the next project that comes out, Kendrick will probably take some shots.
Okay.
But we get the Heart Part 6.
Yes.
Drake takes a different approach with this one.
Nice.
It's a mix of defense and offense. How are championships won?
I heard defense. was
Somebody
champion.
somebody asked
That's what I heard on
Yeah.
TNT type shit.
I heard
Right?
Penny. Yeah, all
Yeah.
that's what they say.
all
Yeah.
these guys say defense wins championships.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, right? So anyways,
If you ain't scoring though, you ain't winning shit.
I think he scored on that. Dude, you were listening to that song and you were
Look,
like,
play it. Talk-
and
say
I was,
what you wanna say.
I was
Say what you wanna
pointing
say.
out,
Say what you
I
wanna
was
say.
pointing
I'm talking
out
about
those
basketball. I don't know.
disses.
You don't know.
Say what you
Oh yeah, sure you were,
say
brother.
what you want to say.
Yeah.
So he addresses the pedophilia allegations.
He does do that.
He does. I think he does.
By
it,
name.
I think he does it mostly well, not completely well. There's some stuff that I would
There's
have
some weird
tweaked
lines,
or
bro.
removed,
I can't
Yeah.
even front.
right? No, that's what I'm agreeing with,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Some stuff I would have removed.
Yeah.
But I think he did a decent job in that sense, while still going on the attack and going deeper on the Kendrick stuff with Dave Free and his baby mama and him not being together despite what they're portraying, right? Because last album cover, his baby moms and the 2 kids, while your house in Calabasas was sold a year ago. Sorry, not in Calabasas, somewhere in LA was sold a year ago. Then you moved to New York, and the proof was out there that baby moms ain't out there with you. So he says you ain't seen the kid in 6 months, but y'all ain't lived together for a year. So he's just like thrown that
Yeah.
dagger that your family is not a family, bruv. So he's still going on the offensive and achieving other things while protecting his name and defending his honor.
There's also another big offensive.
What was the other big offensive?
He said, "Yo, I put the mole in there." And
Oh yeah, how the hell do I forget that? OVOJ slipping.
that's the one. But yeah,
It's the line.
What's the line?
No, every line about.
No, the line.
Oh,
The
the
line.
line. The line.
Believe some clowns. I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
So he said the ones you get in your stories from, they all clowns.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But and then
And
he
then
spoke
2 lines
about
later.
how we fed you the lies. 11-year-old child, we know you'd bite because you don't investigate. As Kendrick said earlier, he doesn't have time, doesn't care enough to investigate, and well, you're proven right. You don't investigate, you cornball. So to me, when he's saying the ones you're getting,
Okay, my
stories
question.
from-
Let me ask the question. quick.
Okay.
Who is the clown Drake is referring to 2 lines before
says,
saying he
yes,
gave them the
The ones you're
information?
getting your stories from.
Who
they
is
are
the clown?
clowns. I think there's a couple possibilities. Right?
Let's hear it.
So is he saying? So here's the thing: when you say we fed you the information, it could be a couple different ways. Could it have been that he knew somebody was talking to Kendrick, who was full of shit, and Kendrick is just eating it all up? Clowns,
Yeah.
right? Talking shit,
Who are the people? Okay.
right? He said something about the Montreal Connects too.
So
Or
someone
could-
on Drake's side.
Oh,
He's dissing.
well, what I think Drake
someone
is
on his
referring
side.
to here,
Okay.
my theory, he knows there's some people who thought they were plugged in with OVO and they start talking to TDE side, and Drake becomes privy to this information. So then he says, let's feed these clowns something and help ourselves, because we know they're talking because they think they got information, but they're some fuckboys on the outside. Maybe they know somebody who knows somebody, whatever.
Sure.
They're not
Then
on the
it-
outside
so-
if they have information on this guy, or yeah,
Well-
they can't be on the inside
Yeah,
or on the outside.
yeah. So I don't know. They're whoever.
Okay.
But no, it could be like, even I heard something through the grapevine of somebody I know was somebody I know was somebody I know who knows Drake, and I heard something, and Kendrick paid me a bag, and I told him something. I'm not on the inside.
Okay.
So let's just say it was somebody that Drake knew. These losers are talking. Maybe they used to be in Drake's camp, or they just know people.
So
And then-
he's
and
calling
then Drake
the.
decided,
Uh,
why don't we feed these guys who we know are talking to Kendrick the information that's gonna make him look stupid?
okay.
That is what I theorize of how he's saying, well, both can be true. That we fed you the information and you got it from clowns.
So he has clowns on his side. Drake has clowns
No.
on his side.
Or he's saying
No,
whoever
but
the
I'm not
mole
saying
is
there's
is
people
a clown.
directly in his camp. He would have used people in his camp to get the information to these guys that he knew who was talking. Who maybe there's guys that used to be part of the OVO posse
Okay.
in the past.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Or
Drake
associated.
and OVO cut them out,
Yeah.
or whatever the case may be. So they got an axe to grind.
Yeah.
So they're motivated to help Kendrick's side. So then Drake knows, if I feed some of these guys, they hate me. They're gonna make sure it gets to where it needs to go.
Okay.
That's my theory. I think both can be true. And I still think there's a possibility that Drake didn't really feed him the information, but he knew it was cap. But to me, the telltale sign that Drake did mess with this guy's brain
The picture.
is the picture. You're not removing that picture of the 616 in LA
removing the
song
picture is pretty crazy.
if it wasn't some garbage that you fell for.
Exactly.
So that's facts are on Drake's side there.
I agree with that.
Thoughts on it? Well, 2 things, but I'll come back to the second one. Thoughts on if he didn't actually feed this guy the information, but is claiming it as his own.
Yeah.
How you feel about that? Corny?
I don't
Me?
love it.
I'll start.
Yeah.
Corny.
I
next.
don't. Yeah, I don't love it.
Yeah.
But as I said, I think there's some. I don't know if the whole thing is true,
Yeah.
but I think the fact that the picture was removed tips the scale.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the picture hadn't been removed,
Yeah.
I would say, man, it's 50-50. I
Yeah.
don't know if I really believe it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the fact the picture was removed, it tips the scale for me to where I believe there is some sort of Kendrick getting
False
fooled.
information.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how do you guys feel about all the other allegations that are in the other tracks? Are you, once you disprove them, once they're not a fact anymore, do you feel any differently on those tracks? Same way Bhavin just asked. How about all the other
Yeah.
allegations?
Bava,
How
let
do you
you
feel
go
about
first.
that?
Yeah. I think disproving. all
Once you
your-
know something is not a fact, how do you feel about the track?
I think
It's discredited. It's thrown in the
Yeah.
garbage. You got shit on.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got
And
bad intel. What doesn't matter whose side it is and
Oh.
who's involved. Like, you got bad intel, man.
Yeah, or it's like you threw a KO punch but you missed. That's what it feels like. You threw this heavy-handed punch.
you know what it feels like?
You thought it was gonna be crazy, but then
Not
it
only
didn't hit him at
did you miss, he ducked it and then delivered you a debilitating body shot that dropped you
If
to
it
the
was
knees
true.
like Ryan
If
Garcia.
he returns with truth.
Jace Chiller.
Yeah. Sports, yeah. Stay in the sports.
If everything was true.
Yeah.
What I'm saying. So if
What
you
if
make
all
a
of them are
claim,
lying?
That's
Everything
what
they
I'm
alleged
saying.
is lying.
okay, well
That's
now you're
exactly
asking so
my
many
question.
questions. To answer the original question you posed.
Both lies. That was the original question.
No, he just said if somebody makes a claim, then
Okay, go.
it gets discredited. That was
Yeah.
the original question,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
How do I feel about that song?
How do you feel about, if something is not a fact, that the artist
And then
claims
gets-
is a fact, and then once
gets
once
discredited.
it's not a fact, how do you feel about the track?
I feel that guy swung for the KO punch. The opponent ducked it, then delivered a debilitating body shot, and you got dropped to your knees like Ryan Garcia in that fight against Gervonta Davis.
Okay.
Yeah, they get
It's
that
not
on.
a headshot, but
Yeah.
the return blow, not by the.
We're not
other
talking about the
fighter.
return blow. We're just
No,
saying.
but I'm saying it's not even a return blow.
There's no return. I'm asking.
No, it's
you missed.
It's,
You swung
it
and you
hits
missed.
you in the
How do you feel?
face because you swung that hard and missed. It's like you taking a shot back because you look so stupid.
Okay.
Oh.
Is what I'm saying. Not that
Wow,
not that
thank
the
you for
opposition
clarifying.
hit
Thank
you.
for clarifying.
Mhm.
For real,
It's your shot missed so hard it came back around and hit you in the
It's
in
so
the
Swung
gut.
yourself. You
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
It's like a boomerang.
Yeah.
You missed your target and it came back and hit you.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah.
You did it to yourself. The opponent didn't have to do nothing.
Yeah. Word.
So yeah, there's so many. That's the
Yeah,
reason I asked
so
this
much of
because
this
there's so
is-
many allegations within this that we can't prove.
Yeah.
Like instantly, there's what's a fact. What's
It's only been
not.
like a couple
Wow.
days, but yeah. So
Now-
far we can't.
Yeah,
prove
so
anything.
I mean, shit
Yeah,
will
yeah.
come out probably.
Yeah.
We'll get like today with the.
Well, yeah, I was
Kendrick's-
just gonna say let's dive
Go
a
ahead.
little,
Yeah,
little
talk about
slightly
it.
deeper. Now, this is it looks like it's becoming a little more factual, but we still don't have full proof to say 100% this is the case,
Yeah.
right? So, link gets dropped today, posted all over Twitter. This guy, people are speculating. Oh my God. Oh, hold on.
No way.
Oof.
No, I don't believe it.
Academics via his IG story
No way.
an hour ago, waiting on a few records.
All right.
Uh,
All right.
and
Fuck
then
that.
this guy who's been tapped in, sharing a lot of information. Actually, this guy has been tapped the hell in. King
Yeah.
Jared, certified Jared on Twitter.
Yeah.
An hour ago, tweeted "Oh boy" with crying emojis and red sirens.
We'll exploit this shit and then we'll start again at
Yeah.
12 a.m.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So
Finish
what
your
I was
thought.
gonna say, link
Yeah.
drop. It's called okliar.com.
Yeah.
People are alleging he stole Viomo.
I definitely believe that
Yeah.
site.
Yeah.
I definitely the credible source.
Continue.
Incredible source.
Yeah.
But the guy's got a few different things. He's got one page that is just about lies that Kendrick made. He's got another page that just says liar
In the damn font.
in red damn font.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, I read it. This guy's trying.
It's funny.
And then he's got a next file
It's not biased.
Yeah. No. Not trying.
with a video. And this video was removed from the internet back in 2016 or 2014, whenever it was. If you haven't watched it, the way the story goes, this lady's speaking about when she was a security guard at the Hard Rock Cafe Hotel in LA. She was sent up to her room to help a lady get escorted down to the casino floor who wasn't feeling safe in the room that she was in. She gets up there. This woman is beaten and bloodied. Half her face is messed up, she says. So she helps her down. She calls all of her bosses because she's like, yo, this lady's messed up. Something's going on in that room. So she says there's some cops there, there's some stuff, but the way things were going, it was kind of odd, I think she said. Right? So it was kind of cleaned up, whatever. They found out after the fact, the security team, that it was Kendrick Lamar's room. And then here's an article from Manchester, Tennessee paper, June 16th, whatever year it was. Blah, blah, blah. Because Kendrick, blah, blah, blah. Shortly after Media Takeout published the article, we were reached out to first by people we know who worked at Kendrick's former label management, TDE, who asked us to delete the article. Media Takeout took the matter seriously and began a more thorough investigation into the woman making the claims and the claims themselves. We confirmed that she did work as a security at the Hard Rock Casino, but were not able to confirm any of the details on alleged assault. We also confirmed that Kendrick was at the Hard Rock Casino on the day in question. So we know the security guard is actually a security guard. We know Kendrick was there, but unless you get Whitney, who is alleged, speculated to be the woman that got beat, to talk on the record. But anybody who's in that room, probably including Whitney, signed NDAs, were paid off a bunch of money. If they speak about it, they're gonna get sued for millions. So there's no way you're gonna get any of those folks to speak.
Yeah.
If you do, they're talking to Drake, anonymity, and Drake can never put their name out there because he knows they're gonna get sued for millions.
He ain't going to anonymity. He don't give a fuck. If he knows that for a fact, well, he put it in the track.
So we don't know whether Drake got the information from obviously, but I think Drake could say if he got the information from somebody who's in that room, he could say whatever the clauses in the NDA of how much you're gonna get sued for, I'll pay it.
Yeah.
Nah, it depends on the amount, right?
Yeah.
If it's $1 million, Drake opened his back pocket.
Yeah.
Right? He says the last deal was 400 M. So
Yeah.
if it's something like 50 mil, then it's obviously not worth it.
Yeah.
So that's where the information
So-
that came out today. And this guy, okliar.com, claims there's more coming. Everything will be released via him over here. And he's got mad proofs.
Not smart.
OKLair.com.
Yeah.
okliar.com.
Bleep his name though. Bleep his name until he sends us a check. But anyways.
You heard?
Yeah. So now this is where we're at. We have 8 songs or something from 2 of the biggest in rap.
1 verse 2.
1
The
versus
finals.
2. Let's get some scores going.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the only thing you guys are left to score is Not Like Us versus The Heart Part 6.
I'll go Not Like Us,
I'll go Not Like Us as well.
but let's do a total. Let's do a tally.
I'm
Okay.
going to go The Heart Part 6
Yeah.
for lots of reasons. As I said, I didn't like Not Like Us that much,
Yeah.
as much as you guys did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The beat is phenomenal. I don't think it's delivered. Disses weren't that great. That the best disses were at Baca and people in Drake's camp. The
Best is with Atlanta.
next best part, which you were talking about, is the Atlanta. I can get deep with it if you want. I think what he told the story about Drake working with all those artists obviously is very true. However, the colonization is bullshit because the people getting colonized don't benefit. Every single artist he mentioned benefited immensely.
I don't want to get deep, but
immensely from Drake.
is that
So
true?
We don't need to go
Mutual
into
benefit? I can say factually mutual beneficial.
What actually happened?
all of those.
Yeah.
No, obviously Drake worked with all those artists.
And
That
both of
part's
them.
true.
And both of them benefited.
Now, what he was
yeah.
saying were like, this guy gave you street cred. This guy, you
did.
came when you want money.
That shit all true.
Sure.
Sure.
It's
Well,
all fact.
He said you
Yeah.
come to Future when you want money. This guy's sending 100 bands to Future when he's at a strip club in Atlanta for his birthday.
100
He's
bands
sending
on
money
nothing.
to help
He's
them.
But you
made
get
more
money
than
anyway.
100 bands.
And you
Okay,
get money regardless.
so
you get money.
anyways,
You work with him, you
to
get
To bring it
money.
back to the main point,
You work with
that
fucking
stuff happened.
Navi and money.
The colonization statement is a stretch and a
Yeah.
half
Sure.
because Drake helped the Atlanta economy a lot. Colonizers
yeah.
don't do that shit.
Okay.
That's what
They
Colin.
take-
I don't
take-
even
But
want to
size
discuss
7
that. Anyways, okay.
Shit might be a stretch too. I don't know if his feet are size 7.
Obviously, it's probably like an 8.5.
It doesn't matter, but it's all the same. It's all fucking stretch. It's all a stretch. It's all a stretch.
Sure. That's the point of the. That's
Yeah, and that was
That's my point.
A cool angle he took. It works in his
Now,
rap scheme.
before we
Fire.
score it,
Yeah.
I just want to give you guys all.
Wait, what was the things you liked about Drake's shit? Family. Why did you choose
Oh, the heart.
the heart? Yeah.
yeah.
Because I.
Told us why you didn't like.
So hold on, let me. This guy, Wyclef,
Ja.
my boy,
Yeah.
Wyclef Ja.
Jean.
He can. He'll tee this up for me,
Yeah.
and then I'll explain.
Just prove it, basically.
So
That's what you're saying.
his opinion on the rap beef, Drake versus Kendrick. He didn't give his opinion, but he gave his thoughts.
It's okay.
In true form of battle rap, anything goes. The key is to be ready with what's called a rebuttal, which means you get to respond back to every diss track as it comes out. You get to put facts to any lies that you feel your opponent has cast on you. Wyclef Jean. Which I think Drake did the entire time, and especially with Heart Part 6. I think part of the battle is you gotta handle what got shot at your head.
Mhm.
Drake did that. Kendrick's made no attempt. Why is that? Make your own inferences, read between the lines. I ain't gotta say it for you. Drake still came on the attack while he's on the defensive. And the flow was more of the time stamp Drake flow, which I really like.
Mm.
But I just thought, Not Like Us, the disses weren't hard enough, where Drake actually provided quite a bit of new information,
Drake. Okay.
right? Like the 6 months. And then the lines about why you never grabbed your kids and say cheese and all this stuff.
It was like
Even when we were
expanding on
listening,
some
I heard
shit.
you whisper like, "Oh, that's hard."
Yeah, I don't remember, but he.
I remember which lines
Yeah,
you're going
he
at.
expanded. He
I can,
expanded on shit.
How about if that's not true? Is my question.
But at this point,
that
we don't
Dave
know if
Re-
shit
that's
is
what I'm
true,
saying.
brother.
Yeah.
If that's not true, how do you feel? Do you feel differently that specifically? If Kendrick is the father of both children and Dave Free isn't the father, what do you feel about that track?
Line?
Yeah,
Both.
or the track?
Well, the track will take a slight step back, but then all of Kendrick's stuff will take a slight step back because he mentioned pedophilia in every song, and we're fairly confident that's not true.
Yeah.
So then all of Kendrick's tracks are taking the same step back.
I was just asking about things.
Let's say if both of them are lying on 2 of those songs,
yes,
which song do you like better?
Perfect.
Well, Kendrick mentioned pedophilia, I think, on 3 songs.
Okay,
so
let's say
Drake mentioned Dave Free on a couple songs too. Ask that question again.
Yeah, last 2 songs. They Not Like Us, Family Matters, Both Mans Are Lying. Which one are you choosing?
Nice.
Both mans are liars.
Yeah.
Well, but he didn't have no big disses on They Not Like Us.
Sure. Okay. And so then which do you choose after that? If he didn't have any big disses?
I don't really know, man. Maybe not Like Us, but that's if that changes the entire battle itself. If you're gonna say, oh, what if none of this is true? First of all, if none of this is true, then Drake wins very easy.
Yeah, that's a valid question. Yeah, just those two.
No, then I said, then I might go Not Like Us, but
the fuck the other one is. The Hard Part 6.
Okay.
If you want. But to me, I'm choosing They Not Like Us based on low-key that, just because I'm going fuck what both of them are talking about. Production.
So actually, you know what? I might still go hard because that was only part of the song.
Yeah.
Then he's also talking about
There's
master
other things.
manipulator. You bit on the speculation. You dumb and reactive brother. When I use brother, it's a sub for another word.
Yeah.
Pretty with the dedication. What about the bones we dug up? And he's talking about the picture and how they baited him into that too. And it's all making Kendrick look stupid.
And then you have a winner. You have
my winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, my winner is Drake.
Yeah.
And even I'll say, if you take the whole beef as a whole,
Mm-hmm.
remove the stuff that you say this could be a lie.
Sure.
So the pedophilia.
Yeah.
And Kendrick being a sexual assaulter, or is it just physical assaulter? I don't know.
Yeah.
Remove that.
Yeah.
What are the disses Kendrick got? Like Drake won then, by far.
So let's go scores.
Colonizer.
Let's go scores.
Okay.
So I got Drake won. If it's over now, Drake won.
And let's keep it up with the basketball references just for fun.
Shit.
Up to 11.
Change my shit.
Yeah.
Okay, you go.
Up to 11.
No, 21. This is 21.
Okay, up to 21.
Okay.
All of big game.
All of them.
Okay, up to the whole thing.
We can
up
go
to
score
20?
by score, game by game.
First
round, second. We don't want to do that.
We ain't got time
Exactly.
for that.
There might be another
21,
song
ones
in
and
10 minutes.
twos.
The entire thing is up to 21. Win by 2. You give your thought.
Yeah, I'm going. You know what? I'm gonna change my score
From when?
from the last podcast we recorded 20 minutes before this, and I'm gonna
You're not
change
supposed to
it
say
to
that.
22. I'll say whatever the fuck. 22 to 20 for Drake.
This guy just took my score from the last pod.
Oh my bad. But I'll tell you why.
Okay, well no, we'll
I'll tell you why I did that.
Spoiler. This is I said 22 to 20.
Yeah.
Drake.
Okay. Yeah.
You had originally said 21-19.
Yeah.
Now Bob agrees with me.
22.
I ain't gotta say none. You tell me why.
Okay, I'll tell you why I chose 22. Yeah, because I kind of want to know why you chose 22. Okay, you go first then. Why did you choose 22-20?
Because Kendrick put up a good fight,
Yeah.
and if
It's
he
closer
did,
than
if
you're
he-
talking then. If it's 2020,
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
you're talking, it's like
Surprised me, though.
he
because
washed him.
it's you're splitting hairs,
Yeah.
right?
Facts.
Okay.
If he didn't
It
drop,
didn't seem like that the way you're talking about it. I didn't
Yeah,
think it was
but
that
you know.
close.
No,
But
because I'm trying
You know
to,
how Jay do.
because the Kendra-nites are so hard. I call them the Kendra-nites on
trying to compensate.
on Twitter and Reddit.
Okay.
Right, they dick ride so hard. So I'm just
How
trying
about
to.
OVO? Okay,
I'm
just go. Yeah.
The OVO Owl Mans.
Yeah. How about them?
Same.
Are they
Almost the
worse? They
same.
might be worse than the Kendrickites
No,
or whatever.
no.
I
they said.
actually don't know anymore.
That can't
I'm
be.
asking
Man.
Both of them are whack.
I
No.
think people are gonna think I'm biased, but I think the
I am.
OVO fans
OVOJ?
can think a little more rationally. Like I told you, Like That was a hit record. I like that record,
Yeah.
so I can say when a song's good.
Yes.
That's dissing my man's.
Okay.
That's fine. I got no
Okay.
problem with that. So I think the OVO guys can kind of admit sometimes, like most OVO fans will say, Pusha T got us,
Yeah.
right?
Didn't mean
But
shit.
these Kendrick fans, the claims, the allegations they making is nuts.
That's kinda wild.
So here I come on. I feel like I gotta really pick them apart and dissect them to justify why I think my guy won 22 to 20. Close battle. Good on Kendrick for even showing up because we didn't think he was going to show up for a little bit. I thought he was gonna drop like that and run back to his NYC condo and hide out,
Yeah.
or his mama's basement, wherever the hell he hibernates.
Yeah. Yo, what's wrong with your mom's basement? Anyway, sorry.
Nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Wait.
But unless you're like, I don't know, 30-something-year-old motherfucker who's making millions.
Yeah.
It was a good battle. It was tight. But I just think because Drake disproved him, or not disproved, but because he actually addressed his allegations, Kendrick looks bad. Because if the assault allegations are false, it's very easy for the baby mother just to come out and say, hey, this guy never beat me. Or Kendrick, why would you not come out, especially after you see Drake come out and address shit? Just like Wyclef Jean said, you should be ready with a rebuttal to address lies that have been told about you.
Maybe he doesn't need to.
I'm saying he needs to because you look more guilty by not addressing them.
Okay.
I think because it's so easy just to dispel. If you prove and you get Whitney to come out and say this doesn't happen, Drake gets shit on. A lot of his stuff is done. If that happens, Kendrick won.
Have you ever heard Whitney speak?
No, but I don't listen to no rappers' wives.
Well,
have you ever heard Drake's
you're
baby
expecting
mama
it
speak?
now, huh?
Drake's baby mama, she speaks.
And I'm not expecting her to speak. I'm not telling. I'm not expecting
No, but
that. You're saying
but if
she should just come out and speak.
Okay, even forget the assault allegations. If Drake's lying about they've been split up for a year and he ain't seen the kid in 6 months, she could even come out and address that. Or he could, or he, or
just replace her name with Kendrick.
There we go.
Kendrick can say it if you want.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Or Kendrick can say it. And if he does that, you take a lot of power away from Drake. So why is he not? Because there's something up. There's something up that he knows. This guy got me a little bit with these ones.
Do you think that's a mystique? Just not answering those questions? Do you think leaving it for interpretation does anything? It doesn't do anything?
No.
For him,
no.
For you, yes.
No,
for him, no. For you, yes.
I'm asking you guys.
No, I don't know.
He said no. You say...
I'm asking you.
He's asking you. What's your answer? There's not a mystique in a battle rap, brother.
No.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying... Wait.
Not answering my question is...
I don't think you have to answer, no. Me, personally, I don't think you have to answer.
No, but but his question is, do you think there's
is there a
mystique
if he didn't answer?
Yeah.
Like he's saying, Jay thinks if he says something, he'll just dispel everything.
Oh, no, I don't think you have to.
Do you think not... Wait.
He doesn't have to, but it works better for him.
To you. Not to me.
Do you think
you don't think that helps his case? If they prove that's wrong or they go against it, that takes a lot of Drake's ammo away.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think you got to do that.
No, I'm saying you have to, but do you
you
agree or disagree that it hurts Drake's whole battle?
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying you do it.
Okay.
You're saying it hurts? Wait. It hurts his battle if
the baby moms or Kendrick come out.
Yeah, it hurt.
And they somehow address it and prove or just make it solid that you think, okay, Drake was probably lying. That hurts Drake in this battle.
Okay, so why do you think that's not? It's because it's true. That's the reason you think that's not happening, or we're not gonna say anything is true or false in any of this. We're gonna leave it to the public opinion and let them talk. Let us discuss and have that open conversation, so that you don't know if it's true or false. I think that helps the narrative with this whole beef. So that's the point that's the question I was trying to ask you guys. Do you think
maybe
that's a
what I'm
possibility,
thinking? Just because you just said that, Kendrick is thinking, as Drake said, I'm doing this for the clout because I have a new album coming out, and I really believe this is why Kendrick's doing this.
Okay.
And this is the timing because he knows his last album, not even Kendrick fans cared about it because I didn't see them bigging it up online. Now they're talking about it, but that was a trash project and they weren't even bigging it up. So he's thinking now, if I don't answer some of this stuff, they're gonna be more inclined to listen to my album to see if I do it then.
And he'd be right.
Yeah, of course. So he's thinking it from a business perspective, and he's thinking more from the money and the business than about the music and the essence of a rap battle.
Yeah.
What is that? The essence of a rap battle. What the hell? This is all money, baby. This is about selling albums, selling music. That's what this is all about.
Not for Drake. He sells enough albums regardless.
Well, it's still what it's about.
No, it's not.
Oh no, it's about the.
Yeah, what are you guys' scores here? What are you guys' scores?
I said 22-20. You bid on my 22-20.
And I'll say it's 20 because it was almost. he made it win by 2 by putting out Not Like Us. But anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask a question
I'll just
before this?
interject.
Okay,
If
go ahead.
Only if
Not
it's a
Like
quick
Us
one,
didn't come
It
out,
is.
Okay.
if Not Like Us doesn't come out,
Slaps.
That's my question.
it's
Okay.
a 21-15.
Okay, what's the question?
Oh man.
If Not Like Us comes out, what is the
If it
score?
doesn't
if
come
it
out.
doesn't come out, if it ended before whatever the last one was.
It's a
Before-
21-15.
What was the last one? Family Matters and Meet the Grams? Okay, yeah. If we ended it there,
Mamba,
what are you scoring it?
I'll 21-15. Fuck it.
It might be 21-12, bro.
Yeah, nah. Let's go 15. Cause
21-15.
Why would I even give him 15?
And
Yo,
now that he released Not Like Us,
he tied the game, but then it wasn't enough because Drake.
It wasn't
just
because
out.
Drake's lead was too big.
Yes.
perfect. I'll give you my scenario.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Play it on the court.
Play it on the
draw
court.
It up. Draw it up. please.
Family Matters versus what? What is the other one?
Meet the
Meet the
Grams.
Grams. That's what's happening right now. Scores 20-15.
Yeah.
Game
Yeah.
point Drake.
Yeah.
He's there. He's about to.
Yeah.
Do this shit. Not Like Us comes out.
Yeah. Ties it up.
Tie game or not?
Banger. He comes up 3 points in a row.
Yeah.
2s and 1s. Hits
Yeah.
a 2
Yeah.
for 3. Basically.
So it's 21,
And then he scores another
2017.
Yeah.
18.
Then 2018.
Okay.
Now it's getting close. They check it up.
Yeah.
He turns the ball over.
Oh,
Drake turns the ball
shit.
Ooh,
over.
Kendrick?
No, Drake. Drake has possession.
But
Game
doesn't
point.
winners get the ball?
Yeah, he turns it over first. He misses a shot. Drake gets the ball.
Yeah.
He turns it over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm here.
2018.
Yeah.
I'm dialed.
And then.
I'm so
Kendrick
captivated.
comes through. Crazy crossover hits the game, and he hits a little dance.
Yeah.
It's a layup.
This little dance.
Layup or mid range or
Shot. Step back. Hits the shot in his face.
Damn.
2019.
19.
Jake
4.
comes through, straps him up, gets the ball back off the backboard. You thought.
You
Wham.
thought.
Bounce it on him.
You
Wham.
thought.
Just a
Windmill,
little
Gerald
LeBron
Green.
style, alley oop
Vince
off the
Carter.
backboard.
arm in the rim.
Heartport 6.
21.
You're sunk.
19.
Yeah.
I
That's the
respect
score.
it. Beautiful description, brother.
That's what's
I
what's
can rate it.
happening. That's
Yeah.
what I see.
Yeah.
I can rate it.
That's it, man.
That's the final score, guys.
Okay, what do we? So last thing, what do we expect to happen? We just got a fucking.
Can I cut you off for a second?
Yeah,
Of course.
I hope.
One thing that-
I'm scared of what you're about to say, type shit.
Yeah,
Like 4
I'll
songs,
skip some of this shit, but the one thing I think that has to be said as to why Drake clearly won is okay, the daughter stuff we know.
Yeah,
You're next. You're
Knock
cut
it out
off.
of there.
yeah,
Get that garbage out of here.
yeah.
Nobody really believes the pedophilia. The reaches in terms of the Kendra-nites, they're pulling out. One girl they were claiming was a victim, what ended up being his goddaughter. Another girl he never spoke to in high school, she met him through a friend, hit him up after when she's in university to get him to hop on one of his beats, which he did. Millie Bobby Brown came out years ago saying don't ruin a beautiful friendship, whatever. So that's on one side. He's been exposed as a hypocrite throughout this battle. Number one, he had a bar when he was 22 years old, saying
Same
he
with
only
Drake.
needs a girl to be 17 years old to hit it. What'd you say?
Same with Drake.
What old bar do you have about young girls?
No, about being a
About
hypocrite.
hypocrites.
About
Okay,
Sorry,
okay.
hypocrite.
That's sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
on Kendrick right now. You can go on
Yeah.
Drake after if you like.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah,
So the 17-year-old,
yeah.
that bar is crazy. You can't do this claiming pedophilia when you have a bar about an underage girl. And how you gonna hit it?
Yeah.
Then number two, the R. Kelly stuff, man.
Ooh.
Drake dug him in the hole there. That's where
I've seen that too.
that's where the battle wasn't lost for Kendrick Lamar, because you're calling the guy a pedophile and you're the 3 tracks going on about it. Meanwhile, you were defending a guy who literally did what you're accusing Drake of.
His point was artists shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you separate
No.
the artist from the whatever.
But
yeah, he
Kendrick's a
went
guy,
too
as
far.
Drake
Yeah,
said,
but then he's
he
not
acts like
separating
he's
Drake
freeing
from
slaves and he's an activist and he's doing all of these things. Well, here you're supporting a scumbag. And Labelhead confirmed this is what Kendrick did.
I remember.
I'm sorry, buddy. Again, you're discredited. The facts are lining up on Drake's side.
Yeah.
I think if you have a level head and you look at all this stuff, it's very hard for somebody to convince me that Kendrick won this
Yeah.
because of the stuff that's playing out.
Yeah.
Metro, you gotta clean up your tweets too, man. At this point, you maybe just delete your account because I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah. What
out
do you
there.
see?
A lot of the stuff was when he was 17, 18 years old, tweeting about young girls. He actually had stuff where he was hashtagging no pedophile, but he was talking about young girls.
Twitter's
and you're saying
wild,
you're
bro.
saying age don't matter. And then the one that was
Age don't matter. He's 17 and saying age don't matter.
yeah.
That's,
Then there was one when he was 19 or 20 where he goes, whether she wanted it or not, she gonna get it. That's what the Molly's for,
You ain't even know it.
bruh. Now he didn't obviously make the pedophile accusation, so it's not as bad on him. But it's just like, dude, take care of your own backyard. You know what I mean? Right? So it's just a lot of these guys, and Drake's the only one out of all these guys who's in the public eye every single day. This guy lives what he says is the rapper's life. He's out there, he's at parties, he's drinking, he's having a good time every night. You see him on the gram,
Every
on
night.
TikTok,
Imagine every
Twitter.
night.
Dude, this guy talked about he drinks every night. Doesn't look like a blackout, but he has some drinks. He's doing some. Even every interview he does, his chef's just bringing a multiple freaking drinks.
He did say I drink every day.
He said I drink every day, but not the blackout, but I drink every day.
He actually said that?
He said that.
Yes,
That's
He said
wild.
that, yeah.
Okay.
in the rap radar.
Yeah.
Hence why you got stomach problems, my G.
Stomach pro. Oh, from delaying that one album.
Right? But Drake's the guy who's out and about, so you would think you got more ammo about him, and people thought, including Bobbin, what are you gonna diss Kendrick about? Because this guy's not in the public light, we don't know as much about him. And yet Drake did a pretty good job going at lots of different angles for a guy who we don't see out in
Especially the
daylight.
last one.
And Kendrick really kept doubling, tripling down on the same things.
Yeah.
So again, that just goes to why it's a Drake win.
Yeah.
If it's over now.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you guys see it going from now? Last question.
Huh?
How
Where do you guys
go
see it
first?
going from now? Last question.
What's with that face? What's going
Don't worry.
on?
What'd you say? What's the
Don't worry
question?
about it. Where do you see it going from now? Do you see more songs coming out?
I feel like it's not over.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's over for short term at least?
Maybe for the next week or so.
Yeah.
But I
Damn.
feel like
Damn, bro.
there will be more diss tracks. Not
Right.
maybe dedicated, but I feel like there's gonna be forever disses.
So let me jump in. I just don't know where the music goes from here, because we're at such a sloppy place,
Yeah.
and
Right,
it's
crazy allegations at this point, and
Yeah.
none of this is proven.
Yeah.
Like fact, 100%
Yeah.
fact.
Or
Or they're not even
wrong.
discussing
Yeah,
it.
not
It's
even
just
wrong.
in the track.
Nothing.
I kind of rate
now
that.
when did Drake post that last story where he's still looking at the red button? He didn't push. That was after Family Matters, I think, right?
That's antagonizing. That's like
Yeah.
some like
I think he's probably pushed the button. He gave out.
He tried, bro. He's trying to kill this guy.
My concern is,
bro, see, if Red Bun is not you beat your wife,
Yeah. What the?
what else could it
More
be?
than
yeah,
that.
what are we talking about? Yeah.
Well, no, it's you beat your wife and one of your kids ain't yours.
Yeah.
Even the last one,
Red Bun.
he's saying some shit on that one. The heart part six.
Crazy.
He's
Yeah.
trying. It's not like
Crazy.
he's. I'm saving the last.
Yeah.
Bro, he's.
No,
That's what
every
I
man
mean,
put
like-
everything on the table.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. If it going somewhere deeper than here, we're already at a sloppy, dirty, dangerous
just make a
place.
slap, man.
That's what I care about.
Yeah.
Just hit me with another
Give me
not
what's-
like us.
Give me with some hot songs,
Yeah.
push-ups, Family Matters, stuff that I'm be banging up. Bro, today I'm driving in Toronto. Windows are down.
Not like us going crazy.
I played it because I was driving here.
Studying.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
he's
studying,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
studying.
doing homework. Okay.
But it started with push-ups, and then I'm like, not like us. I'm like, nah, Family Matters.
Yeah.
Then I ran Family Matters 2 straight times. I'm like, because this is the shit. To me, best song dropped in this beef. Let's end here. Best and worst songs dropped in the beef. Family Matters to me, best song. Meet the Grams, worst song. Bhavin?
Best song, Push-Ups. Worst song, Meet the Grams.
Aru.
Best song like that.
Okay.
Worst song. Meet the Grams.
Meet the Grams.
But I'll also say
Or
Taylor Made
actually,
is
no,
bad.
no, no.
Taylor Made, I
Tailor-made,
removed.
I'm
So
gonna
I
give it
removed that
Tailor-made.
from the
Tailor-made
beef.
is
You
also
guys keep it in, then.
I don't know how you just decided to do
Because
that.
it's
Fuck
not,
that.
it's not a diss.
That's so
We're not going
funny.
back there. We're not going back there.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go.
But
Taylor-made.
it plays a role still, as I said.
Yeah.
So I could even make the argument against myself that because of the role that it played, in hindsight, where he's telling Kendrick to diss him about liking young girls, and which is
It
what
was
he
released
did.
in the last 5 weeks. Yeah,
It's
don't even argue.
it's
But-
almost like it should be included because it got shit cooking.
Yeah.
So, you think that's the worst song?
That's the worst, and the best is like that.
What's funny is you gave Kendrick the best song, Drake the worst, but you still have Drake winning. That is the power of
Good
OVO
music.
Jersey Drake.
And
That's the power
if
of
you
good
want to be
music.
real, you said it as well. Drake.
From ends? What are you about to say?
What?
What are you about to say? Sorry.
I'm about to say Drake fucking revitalized Kendrick's. He gave him. Kendrick wouldn't have released this music if it wasn't for Drake.
Drake
all
said
of
it.
this.
Drake said it.
So
That Kendrick fans should be
that's
thanking
another
him.
point. Yeah.
He brought the guy out.
He said he was talking about at the end, which I didn't really fuck with it, but he said some good shit.
Yeah.
But the fact that he said it like that is kind of like defeat. Not defeat, but like He was trying to undermine him. He was like, okay, this shit's done. Yeah, you're gonna do whatever you want, but whatever, it's done. But yeah, it is done. So wait, do you guys think it's over? It's done?
No, I don't, because I believe academics is plugged in.
There we go.
Yeah.
So we'll wait for the next track.
This is just a funny tidbit we'll end with. As I said to you guys earlier, there's people who are Kendrick fans and Drake fans. There's people who just hate Drake.
Yeah.
Nobody really has a big hate for Kendrick, right? Prior to this, but it's people who hate Drake. Insert my older brother into that conversation. He's crazy. Guy loves Scorpion but hates Drake. It's insane.
Scorpion out of all the albums.
Yeah, crazy guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Just to exemplify how crazy these Drake haters are.
Wait, that's the #1 Drake album?
I don't know, but the guy loves the album.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Okay, but hates Drake, been shitting on him through this whole beef.
Yeah.
So the Drake haters, they're out in full force. There's a lot of people who are just hopping in, and they're gonna be helping Kendrick's cause with these streams and with his next album, because they'll be tuning in just to see Drake hopefully taken out because they hate him so much. As is exemplified that The Heart Part 6 has reached 1 million dislikes on YouTube. That you cannot convince me that there's 1 million people that dislike the song as itself. That's 1 million haters that are like, yo, I hate this guy, I want to see him lose. I.e. your Joe Budden and everybody on that podcast. Your Charlemagne the Gods. Not Charlemagne I respect because he will still give Drake his props when Drake does something well. Like he said, push-ups, great, Taylor
Said #1 hater.
But he literally says, I'm a hater. But there's guys like Joe Budden and whoever, well, they will never give their props to the guy. And that's probably because light-skinned guy from Canada, Canadian bias, or whatever. They're jealous. Exactly. Let's cap it there.
Yeah.
A lot of people are jealous.
Okay.
I think they hate us because they ain't us.
For real.
That's what I say. Everybody that hates the Leafs too, same shit. Hate us because they ain't us.
The Leafs lost though.
Let's
That's why I hate them.
stop it right there. I'm hitting end of recording.
Don't let me
Peace.
get going. Don't
Love.
let me get going.
See you guys soon. Tight
Fire
shit.
Keith, please.
Peace.